Bambies, Kaleidow here, and welcome to a tiny homes video in The Sims 4. So today we are going to be creating a house within a greenhouse. So this was on a house video, or maybe it was a big house video here on YouTube. I can't remember. Tiny house, big house, or something like that. I can't remember the series. It's by a Kiwi dude, and yeah, I really loved their gorgeous home. I think it was like somewhere in Scandinavia, it was like the Netherlands or somewhere like that. And it was absolutely stunning. It was in the middle of the forest. It was just so cool. So the whole idea is that the people, they built their house and then they were like, I feel like having a little bit more to this place. So they built a greenhouse around their original house. And I thought that's like kind of cool and unique and different. And I've tried to do this in the past in The Sims, and I totally failed. It looked horrible, so I didn't upload that one for you guys. But this time, I thought I did all right. And at first, it was looking really brown and boxy. And of course, it's going to look like a giant box, but I feel like it eventually comes along, especially as I go more towards a fairy tale sort of inspired look. So we got the scalloping, the yellow scalloping on the sides of the walls, which I think really makes the house stand out, even though it's hidden behind all of these windows. Now, at the moment, the windows are brown, and even though that's really cool and gives me a sort of warehouse, greenhouse vibe, I feel like it was maybe too distracting. So in a tad bit, I do change it up to have just more plain, more transparent windows with less stuff in the middle to distract us. So the house, the original one that I was inspired by, I'll make sure to link it down below so you guys can check it out and don't think I'm crazy that this is actually kind of like an in real life sort of house. It doesn't look anything like this. I sort of just was inspired by the concept of a house within a greenhouse. But it's really cool. They have a gorgeous little family and stuff. So it's a big enough house to, you know, grow a family. And this one, I tried to keep that in mind too. We add in a toddler room and stuff, so it's really cute. While one of the major differences in this house compared to the original is that we actually have the house jutting out of the greenhouse. So you guys are going to see me in a second here. It's sort of like extensions. Or maybe you would say the greenhouse is the extension. But this way I was able to kind of add in some more space and dimensions to the build, because before, when it was just a big old rectangle, it didn't look that great. So here we are, we're just about to change up all of the windows, and this is actually a custom content window by Peacemaker on Tumblr. So you guys can find the links to all of my custom content, build buy stuff on my Tumblr. I've updated my CC favorites or something like that on there. So go check that out, guys. I have all of my Creator Sim stuff. That's like my basics. And then I have all of the things that I use here in Build By. And they seem to be really good, and the content creator, the CC creator, he is really active, Peacemaker, and I'm sure that if there's any updates in the future that conflict the files, possibly he will be able to change it and fix it up real quick, but he seems to be a really notable creator. So make sure you go and check out my Tumblr, guys. All of the links to these windows and doors and stuff that I'm using today will be there. I think I linked just about everything. If there's still a few things, let me know and I will try to add them in, because, you know, I only just like recently set up my Tumblr account. I've had it for so long. I actually realized that I semi set it up last year, but then I didn't finish it. I just like left it. I think I posted twice and then that was it. But now I've been posting nearly every single day, and there'll be extra content about my LP series. So I've already posted some extra little cute screenshots from our modded LP. So that's really, really fun. And yeah, I actually get to record that series today. So I'm really, really pumped for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. If you guys haven't checked out my new LP series, it's totally modded. We're exploring a whole bunch of new mods in The Sims 4, and it's going to be constantly evolving. If you guys haven't checked it out already, go over and see it. I'll leave the link for you guys down below. But yeah, it's going to be lots of fun. And I have you guys involved too, because I really need help adding some trendy Sims. So yeah, you better go check it out and maybe help me out. All right, so now we are getting to the fun stuff. I kind of got the whole outlay of the build down packed. I really, really like it. Now, I wanted there to be at least one tree in here, which was actually kind of difficult because it's a tiny house within a greenhouse. So it was quite small of an area to work with. And even though I wasn't able to put in as much as I had envisioned, sometimes less is better than more. And, you know, I'm so bad at following that rule. Although I did have a lot of fun putting in some of those plants into those pots. You guys can delete them if you want to use them in a game and actually like plant things in them. But I know that's not everybody's jam, and since I kind of don't have the time, ain't nobody got time for that to go in game and you know, get the Sims to actually plant things and then wait 2 days for it to grow. I sound so lazy. But what I'm saying is you guys can just, if you download the game, you can delete those plants and just go ahead and use them. I'm pretty sure they should be usable. Most of the time, I actually haven't tested this one. I usually do test the tiny builds, but I will when I go in to take screenshots, and I will let you guys know. I'll let you guys know on the gallery if it's been updated or what. I always make sure I test it before I upload it onto the gallery, and that's usually why everything is uploaded late there, and you guys are always on my case about that. I know I'm so bad, guys, at uploading onto the gallery. I don't know why, I just totally blank on that detail. I'm so sorry. Worst simmer YouTuber ever right here. So we actually fit in quite a large bathroom. Well, it's not like the biggest bathroom, but it's actually really, really cute. I like it. We have a little nook there for the sink. And the kitchen is really cool too. It's its own little room. While it is quite small, I feel like it's very functional and definitely usable in the game. So the lounge room is very, very simple. Just a bookcase there, which I really liked how I connected it with the cabinets, and then it kind of looks like a TV cabinet all in one. So that's really, really cool. We put in some shelving in the corner here too. Now, there wasn't a lot that I could fit into this room just because it is that small, but I think I did pretty well. And if you guys wanted to, you could actually extend this room out more outside of the greenhouse, depending on what you want to do. And yeah, we just add in some cute little decorations. I'm sort of going with the green, aqua, and yellow theme within this place, and I think it's really cute. It kind of goes with the whole aspect of being a greenhouse and just being super duper adorable, you know. We add in some cabinets in here into the kitchen also, so that's really cool. I like that we have a gorgeous aqua blue fridge too. I really want a colored fridge one day, guys. That's like my dream, like a yellow fridge. Is that even a real thing? Like, Smeg, hit me up, hit a girl up. That sounds wrong, but yes, I would love to have a Smeg. Is it even called Smeg? I don't even know these things. I don't even know brands, guys. Like, I op shop, for God's sake, so I don't know anything. But I want a yellow fridge one day. That would be my dream come true. You know, living in a tiny home would also be a dream come true. But yeah, now we're adding in some feature walls, just adding in some color and stuff. And I really feel like in a tiny home, you can either go really monotone and plain and it still look really good, or you can go just like super colorful, bohemian, crazy, and that can look really cool too. So I really want to try to make more of my tiny homes more colorful. I know that recently they've been super duper kind of plain and beachy and stuff, and like that's a cool thing, and that's really awesome, but it's a bit generic at the same time. So I'm gonna try to switch it up a bit. If you guys have any suggestions for future videos, let me know down below. I'm more than happy to read your suggestions and maybe do some of them. But yeah, I already have like a giant list of ideas, but sometimes I go in game and try to do them and it just doesn't work out. Any suggestions that you guys have are more than welcome. But anyways, now we are adding in a little dining table. Now, this is something that I had second thoughts about. We could have swapped it out into the other little courtyard garden, you know, the one that's actually next to the kitchen. So if you guys like, or you get annoyed in game of your Sims having to travel through the entire house to get to a table to eat, you could definitely move the table to be right next to, like on the other side. It is smaller there, you'll have to move all of the pot plants, but yeah, I think that would still look really, really cute. I also like that I added grass into the greenhouse. I forgot to talk about that, but yeah, I really feel like it definitely makes it feel like it's maybe humid and really, really warm in there, so everything's growing, everything's green. And actually going back and talking about the OG house that inspired this build, they actually, because they lived in like, I have no idea where they live. It was somewhere in like Scandinavia or in like Northern Europe, I believe. But yeah, it looked really, really cold outside of the greenhouse, but then inside, because you know, it's keeping in all of the heat, all of the warmth from the sun, and also all of the water can't really escape, so it's sort of just cycling. Well, it's not raining inside the greenhouse. That would be weird. But no, that is not how science works. What am I saying? But you guys know what I mean. It's like kind of humid and really pleasant inside there. I know some people absolutely hate humidity, but I guess it's better than being like in the dry, cold outside of the greenhouse. I just think this is such a great design, especially for people who live in colder regions of the world. Like, you can still enjoy the sunshine and get away from the wind. And you know, I grew up in a really cold part of Australia, and now I live here in Melbourne, another super cold part of Australia, and sometimes you just want to get away from the cold winds, and it might even be sunny, but you can't enjoy the sun because it's so windy and harsh. So yeah, maybe I should live in a tiny house within a greenhouse. Guys, maybe this is actually my dream home. Maybe I should actually live here. I have no idea, but we have finished the upstairs area too, so even though the one thing we don't have in this house is a wardrobe, but honestly, you don't really need them that much. I use cheats anyways to change the outfits of my Sims because I am a scrub lord, and I don't know, but that's what I do. I just use the testing cheats on cheat. Oh my gosh. But yeah, if you guys really need a wardrobe, you could replace the little pot plant that's in the top garden, the rectangular one. You could put a wardrobe there. A little drawer set, I think, would fit there quite nicely. But I do have like a faux wardrobe. It's just like a bunch of mirrors, and I believe you can still use them. I'm not sure. I'd have to check, but I'm pretty sure they're usable too. But even so, you could use the mirror in the bathroom if you needed to gain some charisma. So yeah, the upstairs is really cool how I have the indoor, outdoor desk area too. So it's like a little office, which I really, really like. It kind of feels like you're outside, but you're actually inside. I really love it. The whole concept is adorable. But yeah, guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. Oh my gosh, I'm doing face cam again. This is so weird. I hope you guys don't mind my face. But yeah, this is all of the screenshots. I really enjoyed making this house. It is so adorable. I will try my best to remember to put this one up on the gallery for you guys. So the code word for today is going to be Daisy, because this house reminds me of daisies. It's really, really cute. So comment down below the word Daisy, and I will be favoriting all the comments including that word for the first day that this video is up. But yeah, guys, I hope you all have a fantastic day. I love you all to bits, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.